never die.
What's up everyone, Darcblade here with the next episode in the Agents of Overwatch series, where I take a look at the heroes in the game, going over their lore, abilities, pros, cons and more. In this episode we're going to be taking a look at the healer that should not be underestimated, Mercy. A guardian angel to those who come under her care. Mercy's true name is Dr. Angela Ziegler, who is a peerless healer, a brilliant scientist and an advocate for peace. Ziegler climbed to become the head of surgery at a prominent Swiss hospital before discovering a breakthrough in applied nanobiology. The breakthrough radically improved the treatment of life-threatening illnesses and injuries for the patients. It was these expertise that put her on Overwatch's radar. Because her parents had been taken by war, Ziegler was opposed to Overwatch's militaristic approach to keeping global peace. However, she recognized that Overwatch offered her an opportunity to save lives on a worldwide scale. As Overwatch's head of medical research, Angela sought to leverage her work for healing in frontline crises. The result was the Valkyrie Swift Response suit, which Ziegler herself piloted on many missions. Despite her contributions to Overwatch, she was often at odds with her superiors and the organization's overarching aims. When Overwatch was dissolved, Ziegler dedicated herself to helping those affected by war. She now spends most of her time caring for the broken in crisis areas around the world. Dr. Ziegler can be counted on to don her Valkyrie suit whenever innocents are in peril. Now moving on to look at the weapons and abilities Mercy wields. Mercy is a 1-star difficulty support hero. She has 200 health and average speed, but is a fairly slim target, making her difficult to hit at times. Mercy's primary weapon, or in this case primary tool, is her CADUCEUS staff. The staff has two main purposes, the first being a healing beam, which locks onto allies when fired. This yellow beam of energy will heal allies for 60 health per second, making it a very strong single target heal. The second use of the CADUCEUS staff is similar to the healing beam, but instead is a damage boosting beam. Again, when fired at an ally, this blue beam will enable that target to deal 30% more damage as long as the beam is connected. Both these beams have similar mechanics. They both have a range of 15 meters, and if an ally moves further away from the beam, it will break. Also, line of sight plays a role in the CADUCEUS staff. If an ally moves around a corner or wall where you cannot see them, then the beam will break. However, the beam will still continue to operate even if you are not directly looking at your ally. Mercy has the option to also edit the staff's function, so it can be toggled on or off or just held down. Personally, I prefer the toggling on and off with the staff, as it allows me to focus on what's going on the battlefield. There is one trophy and achievement linked to the CADUCEUS staff, and that is Group Health Plan, and that is to restore 200 health for 5 players without dying as Mercy in a quick or competitive match. Mercy also has a secondary weapon in the form of the CADUCEUS Blaster. This small pistol fires linear projectiles that deal 20 damage per shot. It comes with a rate of fire of 5 rounds per second and also contains 20 rounds per magazine. The pistol is not the best when it comes to dealing damage, and should be best used for personal defense. It is normally better to use the CADUCEUS staff damage boost ability on an ally rather than use the pistol yourself. That being said, if you find yourself alone, then switching to this sidearm is the best option to give you the best chance of survival. The next ability Mercy has at her disposal is Guardian Angel. This ability allows Mercy to fly towards any ally within 30 meters of her. To do this, you have to either target the ally you wish to fly to before using the ability, or if you've edited your controls in the options, then Guardian Angel can be set to fly directly towards the target you are using CADUCEUS staff on. This can allow Mercy to get to higher platforms, injured allies, and even escape from being targeted by enemies. You can even cancel the ability mid-use if required. Guardian Angel also comes with a quick cooldown of 2 seconds, so it can be used often. Mercy is also able to see the souls of her fallen allies, and she is able to use the Guardian Angel ability on them to traverse the landscape or rush in to use her ultimate ability. Mercy also comes with a passive ability, also known as Angelic Descent. This comes with two functions. The first allows the Valkyrie suit to sprout wings and slow fall while airborne. This is achieved by holding the jump button. This, coupled with Guardian Angel, can mean Mercy can potentially stay airborne for quite a while. Also, thanks to this passive, Mercy has the ability to regenerate 20 health per second while not taking damage for 3 seconds. a great little survivability passive. Mercy's ultimate ability is arguably one of the strongest in the game. Once cast, Mercy radiates a restorative light that will resurrect any nearby fallen ally, bringing them back to life with full health. The range in which Mercy can resurrect is 50 meters around her and has a 1 second cast time. Despite a cast time, Mercy can still move using her ultimate. Newcomers to Mercy may be confused at why her ultimate cannot be used sometimes. This is because Resurrect can only be activated once an ally has died nearby. Resurrect is best used for keeping main tanks or important roles alive, or saved for when multiple members of your team have fallen. Guardian Angel also pairs really well with Mercy's ultimate, as it allows her to fly into areas for mass reses. You will know when Mercy has used her ultimate by her saying,
"Heroes never die."
This applies for ally Mercies too. However, if you should hear
"Helden sterben nicht,"
then it indicates that the enemy Mercy has used her ultimate. Resurrect has one trophy and achievement linked to it, and that is Huge Res. This requires you to resurrect 4 players at once with Mercy in a quick or competitive match. While every character can take on every other character in the game, there are some matchups that are clearly in certain characters' favours. Mercy has an easier time healing tanks like Reinhardt or Zarya. She also gets on well with stationary allies like Bastion or damage dealers like Junkrat. She also has a unique partnership with Pharah. Together they can stay airborne for long periods of time, giving the team an aerial offensive that can prove powerful, as Mercy can heal and boost Pharah while they remain airborne together. On the other side of the coin though, Mercy does struggle against heroes who specialise in flanking, such as Tracer, Reaper and Genji. She also struggles against Winston, who can easily keep on top of her, and finally Roadhog, who has the ability to remove Mercy from her teammates and eliminate her easily. Of course, players' skill should always be taken into account. Just because a hero should easily be better than another hero on paper doesn't mean that will always be the case during a match. The pros for Mercy are as follows. She has high single target healing abilities, she can damage buff her allies, she can self-heal herself, and she has a very powerful ultimate in the form of the Resurrect. However, her cons is that she has to rely on her teammates and can be killed easily if not protected. The design of Mercy is that of an angelic healer, with her suit being that of a Guardian Angel, with light for wings and most of her abilities being a warm yellow. It gives the impression that she is a caring individual and healer. She could also be compared to the Nordic Valkyries. She even comes with an outfit designed as such. She has a warm and kind demeanour, which makes her easily likeable. Overall, Mercy is one of the strongest healers in the game. However, playing her, you have to resign yourself to a mindset solely focused on helping and supporting your team. She is not in any form a DPS or damage dealing character. While her team is injured, she can fly between them if they are strategically spread out, healing them when they need it. However, she needs to be aware of if she is flying into danger or not. When her team are not in need of healing or can get by on their own for a little while, she can boost the damage of a high DPS hero on her side, giving them an edge in combat. Her Resurrect can be a powerful tool, turning the tide of battle. Just be aware of the spacing of fallen allies, and if it would be better to hold back for a big res or use it on a high value target. I personally would say always try to get at least more than one player in your res though. Some players, when a big team fight is coming, if they are playing Mercy, like to hide behind a wall until a lot of the enemy teams have used their ultimates, resulting in a lot of dead teammates, and then coming in for a huge res. This can sometimes turn the tide of a match. As a team though, you have to be aware of enemy flankers, as they can interrupt Mercy, taking her out and thus depriving you of a major source of healing and a powerful Resurrect ultimate. She also has an easier time on escort and control point maps when compared to King of the Hill maps, due to those game modes having a more of a direct path. If however Mercy is left unchecked or she is protected by her teammates, then Mercy can make her team a solid force to be reckoned with. Anyway, I've been Darcblade, bringing you my Agents of Overwatch guide to Mercy. Hope you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, subscribe and like for more.
Play of the game.
Heroes never die. For a price.